Hi, let's talk about chin augmentation with rhinoplasty. I'm Rohrich. I'm a plastic surgeon in Dallas, Texas, and a rhinoplasty expert. It is the most common procedure that I do with a rhinoplasty, and it really augments the final result of a rhinoplasty, especially in patients that have a long face and smaller recessive chins. And it is one thing I do bring up because often if you combine it with a rhinoplasty, it is totally transformational. It's truly magical. So when do you do it and how do you do it? I do it simultaneously with a rhinoplasty, and it's usually done through a small submental incision, very small, and it's done before I begin the rhinoplasty. And the goal is to actually underdo it somewhat so it looks balanced, especially in a female. And you then can do your rhinoplasty, and you can really give much more balance and proportionality to the patient's face. So does it change your smile? Absolutely not. How long does it last? It lasts for a long time. It can last 20, 30 years. It's a silicone implant, and if properly placed, it doesn't need any suture securing or stabilization or anything else, because you can just put it precisely in a pocket and it heals well. The recovery is minimal. At the time of the rhinoplasty follow-up in 7 days, I remove these small incisions when I do the splint removal. So it's a very powerful procedure, as you can see in the patients that I've performed it on, both in my website, and you can see here that in both males and females, it is truly a transformational procedure. And it really does not add any recovery at all to the procedure. And so often I actually see the patients say, wow, I never had thought about it, and it always had bothered me. I didn't know we could fix it. And so it's just one of those things that artistically looks better when you do it with a rhinoplasty. And if you're not sure, you can always do it later. You can do it, 6 months later, but frequently I do it at the same time. And a good way for the patient to understand is I do computer imaging, so I can show them exactly what I think it would look like, or give them an educational version of what's possible. And that really is a wow when they look at that and you say, wow, I didn't know that my chin was so small. So know before you go. And that's one of the reasons why when you select a rhinoplasty surgeon, find someone who's an expert, someone who does rhinoplasty all the time, who can give you both the artistry and skill that will allow you to have a great result. So always, if you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, because the goal of my YouTube is always to help you become a more educated and better you when seeking solutions, not only for plastic surgery, but anything else you desire. Thank you so much.